Hello there everyone and welcome back to Rome Remastered. We're playing as the Macedonians, the Greeks, and last time around it ended pretty badly. We've got rebellions, we've got sieges and so on, and this turn doesn't start any better. It's the winter of 267 BC and another Roman faction decides to pop in. Namely, the Julii. The Julii send their faction leader, and they've got actually quite a sizable force coming in. The good thing about this is that currently what it looks like, if they're attacking, is that they would be attacking, hopefully, these Greek armies to try and siege my cities. Which would be rather nice if they go ahead and deal with them. Up north I am retraining a lot of troops in the main army, and also we have built a temple to Zeus, which should hold off the rebels for quite a while. We're even going to make a temple, so not just a shrine. And I have now, with being able to repair the barracks, I can now recruit a unit that has quite a decent amount of morale, namely the phalanx pikemen. Compared to the others, which have a morale of 2, they have a moderate morale of 4. So that's actually quite good. And we'll see about how many of those we can get. Compared with the morale of the Histati, which is 6. So not yet great, but still a little bit better. I've also built some other temples here and there. What we would do, they're trying to lay siege here again. I'm hoping though
our patience
that we might be able to brave them.
Private word.
That's a lot of money, but I need everything I can right now.
Well,
so I will accept.
Put it like that.
So we just bribed. What did we get? 2 peltas and a Cretan archers. The Cretan archers is a really good unit. So I could continue the siege here with the units, but we're gonna bring them to join in with the main army, or they're gonna move down to Larissa. At the same time, I need one more turn before we can go down south. I also kind of want to see where the Julii faction is gonna land. In between that though, I need to deal with these bloody rebels. It's even chance, slightly in our favor. The thing would be to make sure that we are able to hem in the enemy and destroy them, so they're not running about throwing spears at us from all sides. With that said, let's go ahead and crush these rebels. Now when I'm on the field of battle, I'm not actually that confident in victory anymore. We started off in a really bad position, but I have been able to maneuver into a better one. We started actually down here. I was able though to move up the side, and we're now above the enemy. However, they've all got these kiting units that is going to try and move away from my phalanx. And one of the problems with moving up the big mountain like this was that my units got really tired. I think what we want to do is we want to detach 2 going that way, 2 going that way, and 2 going that way. And then the cavalry would be striking at the peltas over there, hopefully routing them. However, my poor militia, with god-awful morale, is very likely to break. I'm hoping we'll be able to push through this unit right here, and that we'll be able to hit this one from multiple angles. And hopefully we'll be able to do this without losing one of the faction leader's sons. Okay, they're moving the cavalry forward. Let's hit these guys. They're repositioning their phalanx. I don't like that we kind of get a flanking unit down here. Also, these phalanx have now moved out of sync with the rest. Defeat is a distinct possibility. Right now they're wavering. Yeah, my general unit is riding through that. However, over here, they were able to... Yes! I don't even know where that happened. However, the main bulk of my army was routed in the same move as that. They're broken, but you need it back here. So, 4 units are broken. Tons of men of mine are slain. And unfortunately, a lot of their good units are still here. I'm gonna try and see if I can save some of the militia over here by getting the general to ride that peasant unit down. You know what? Halt. Okay, I don't think we're gonna get those 4 units back. That turned into an absolute slaughter. However, look at them, they're gonna try and bypass here. Come on. The general should be able to push through and get all of this. I need to protect the flank of this unit though. Come on, break them already. Yes, we have broken them. And we managed to get a route going through all of those. That's nice. And no, one of my hoplite units is routing. No! What? He ran through peasants and he died? Good thing about my king is he has a lot of children, but that was not nice. We were victorious, but damn, the bodyguard had plenty of men left. How come he died? Damn. Alright, there's not a lot to do, but victory is ours. Ultimate sacrifice, skin of your teeth. So we barely won this one. Plus, the general died. Soldiers remaining, 600, so half the army was slaughtered. The enemy, though, they have got about 500, so it wasn't that much of a difference. The rebel force might even remain. Damn. Victory and honor. Unfortunately, the commander died, so we have no governor in the north. And there was an absolute slaughter among our men. The rebels, though, are sent to the hill. Luckily for me, one of the king's sons, Aulus, has come of age, and we can send him up there to take charge. He's only 17, though, but he's got some military prowess. Damn, he was... When my general died, he was running through routing units. How could he possibly have died like that? I think we also have more sons coming online as it were, pretty darn soon. Or maybe not. Alias was the one that came. I'm not entirely sure. Was this the guy who died? Yeah, died in battle. Eunice, 30. He's a pretty good in management. He's got 4, so he's the best in the family. So a pretty good guy. Not a lot of influence. 2 in battle, but he had 2 children that he leaves behind. But I mean, this is not a good omen that one of our sons die. And more might to come. The youngest one defending Corinth. Let's end turn and see if we can't move down. It looks as though the Greeks are content with sieging us out, and slowly it's draining the manpower, at least in the smaller city of Athens. The siege continues, however the blockade in the north is lifted. And also I did notice that a Thracian spy moved into my capital. So maybe they are the reason why there's such unhappiness in the region. Army should be ready to move now. We'll be leaving some units to defend the town. That should be enough. 85. I'll have troops come in afterwards. We're gonna move down here. This force will join. And then we'll drag forces out of here to join. And we'll create a mighty Macedonian host. Luckily for me, it looks like the Julii has actually moved off. I don't know where. But they seem to find another target. Hopefully, they'll stay far away from us. Far, far away. So that's really nice news. The fact that the Julii decided to piss off means that I can hopefully mop up the Greeks. They'll hold out for 5 turns, and that's plenty enough time for me to come in and rescue these areas. However, we need more troops, a lot more troops. I think I should move the heir away from Larissa and actually move him to the capital. The heir, which is Gyrus. He's going to be much safer there. We're going to recruit a lot more troops, and we're going to see if we cannot relieve the sieges. I guess news of the king marching to the aid of Corinth has reached the Spartans, and they have decided to attack. They have a mighty war host, and we have a starved one with... However, the thing is, Damanos is what I would call, what in Empire would be described, a bloody general, given that it has lost so much. Also, it's the faction leader of Sparta. Deploys even more troops than us. The thing we have are thick walls, and we'll have to rely on those to break the enemy. With that said, let's put everything on the walls and put a desperate defense of Corinth. I have a pretty darn difficult task ahead of me. The enemy has superior pike or hoplite units, 4 of which the peasants not so much, but it adds to the weight of their army. And then they've got a really good general unit, and we've seen what general units can do to my shitty spear formations. I would like to hold them for as long as possible at the wall, but I don't know for how long we could possibly hold them. It would be better then to fight in the town, maybe even at the center of town, because then I know we wouldn't be, my units wouldn't retreat. But I want to stop them a little bit, so I'm gonna put these guys up here with flaming arrows to fire on this. Hopefully we'll be able to set this thing on fire though, even though the unit only... Oh, we set it on fire, wonderful. But I think it's time to abandon the front. Certainly not going well for these peasants, trying to get through. Some of them has made it through, so they are sword at sword with some of these troops. But tons of them died due to the pike wall. However, the enemy phalanx is coming in. Oh, nice! The phalanx is broken up as it joins in with the peasants. Archers, fire at will. I'm surprised the peasants still hold on. There's only 25 of them, and they still fight. So, and just as I say that, they break. But so does my phalanx. This does not bode well for the rest of the fight as the enemy moves forward. I'm gonna wait until more of them are engaged in the fighting here before we strike. Currently they're just moving into... Yep, here we go. It's time to attack. At the same time I can see the enemy general's bodyguard is moving in. Oh, and we cause that rout. This is exactly what I wanted to see and what I wanted to happen. And in the panic, even more of their soldiers die. And their general now comes up from behind. Probably cause even more confusion among the men. And hopefully we can kill the general. The Spartan king. Wherever he is right now among this mess of pike and sword. I can't see him right now. There he is. I should order this unit to actually move in to fight. Okay, one of our units broke. I need to send this one in. Actually, we'll send everything in. If we are to win, we need to destroy them. Well, our pikes are coming in from all sides. Oh, they've rallied out there, which isn't that great. I'm surprised the general, he's got surprisingly a high amount of troops left. 83, which I definitely don't like that. And now he's been able to rout multiple of my formations. Use fire and shoot into his side. However, now he's going to ride into pikes that won't retreat. And I hope these fire arrows do enough damage on them. Seemed that we burned some of our own men in the process. What is this unit doing? Slowly moving back while all these guys are messing up here. Their bodyguard is definitely losing a lot of men. Just hold your position, damn you. Where's my general? He's over here. Here's the smaller bodyguard of men. Oh shit, we've got another phalanx or hoplite coming in over there. I don't think I have enough men to actually hold here. Switch targets, archers. Their general alone is slaughtering their way through my bloody phalanx.
The enemy king runs from the battle.
Yes, he died.
Or have they more backbone? The enemy king lies dead at your feet. Now is the time to strike hard at his grieving subjects.
Yes, breaking. However, I think there still might be way too many enemies for us to deal with. My light cavalry just got rid of that unit. The key to victory here is going to be a combine of fire arrows and a charge. A rear charge by the general. Hurry! Stop them while you form into a phalanx. Shoot these guys in the side. These guys are wavering. See if you can't shoot this one. I wanted you to shoot this one though. Ah, damn, you're out of ammo now. That's not good. I want both of these to go in the fight here. If I strike this one from the back now, would they drop their pikes? No. Oh, I have the light cavalry still. They can make a push, and so can my general. Victory seems certain. Only a fool could lose that battle. And I'm hoping the foolish king are just as... yes! They're routing! This one's routing as well! We are killing them! It's an it's a lot more difficult than I thought. By the narrowest of margins, we have won. Fighting down the Spartan king took everything we had. It's an absolute slaughter. What they have left is a single unit of peasants. Oh, look like the Spartan king's bodyguard is back. Possibly. Anyways, there's no way they're gonna win. It's just waiting for them to actually make it into the town square, as these peasants are rather slow. Yet again, Damanos pulls off an heroic victory. He's able to inflict tons of casualty on the enemy. However, he similarly loses tons of men. Out of 1,200 men deployed, only 387 remain. However, of the enemy army, only 56 men remain. And very importantly, look, oh damn, look at the general's bodyguard of the enemy. He's able to slaughter 519 of my men. And that's, I did not even have a big rout. I did have a rout, but not that big. Not 519 men big. Damn. The amount, if you compare to the rest of what the rest of the army does, it's literally the Spartan king that killed like most of my army. If you look at ours, it's more balanced with the general's bodyguard, but it's a militia hoplite, the 9th unit of militia. Experience gained for light lances and militia hoplites. Very nice. Quite a few casualties healed, but still, if the Romans, if Julii comes again, there's nothing I can do to stop him from taking the town. Damn, I kind of want to evacuate Damanos from this area because it'd be a shame to lose such a heroic general. Go from nothing, and also being the youngest. Well, he's no longer the youngest actually of the family, but one of the youngest to pull off such victories. Heroic indeed. With the main siege completed, we have one that's possibly even worse. I have 190 men, and I need to send away 600, which is not attacking us. Once more, onto the breach. I literally have no idea how I am going to win this battle. What I did, though, was that I moved away from the gate, and I decided to move next to this tower, which is aiding me. But I thought that, you know what, I have no chance. They're just gonna throw their spears and, you know, attack us with their hoplites. There's no way I'll be able to win. What they did was they sent one of the units here, one of the Peltas units, to charge straight into my pike wall. Here's the commander doing the same. If he dies and this unit routes, we might be able to cause a mass rout going through the entire army and just route the entire thing. Okay, now these guys are coming back. And this time around, it seems like they want to fire missiles. Or at least that's what it says.
The enemy general is
There goes the
slain,
enemy
and now
general.
his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
So they should probably have sent a proper general here. They would probably end up with a much better strategy than what is currently going on, with them slowly walking into my hoplite wall. The only thing that might end up defeating me is the fact that my guys are now winded and we are slowly getting tired. Okay, so they are starting to get a little bit more little bit smarter here by these Peltas now throwing spears at us. Oh, they've routed. It's a mass rout. We need to take this opportunity and just chase the entire army down.
The enemy
I am victorious!
Pursue them! Drive them from the battlefield!
An average victory. I deploy 190 men against the enemy's 600. We're able to inflict 244 casualties on the enemy, while the enemy is only able to inflict 26 on us, wherein which 4 of those are healed. The enemy heals no one. And it's down entirely to the Peltas. So once they start throwing spears, that is when they start doing damage to us. And one guy managed to be stabbed. I don't know what to say, but it seems like our luck is turning. Our land ravaged by war, but we remain. Looks like the Spartans are building up a new force though, and this one seems rather difficult to fight. However, the king is just around the corner. We'll be able to strike the remnants of this and then push the enemy out. Am I able to retrain all of these? Yes, and the ships as well. Retrain the troops over here and start to build levy pikemen. We need levy pikemen here as well. Lancers being built over here. I'll actually send a lancer already into town to support that. We've got more of these phalanx pikemen. I'm actually going to leave the phalanx pikemen, and we're going to send the militia guys down. And didn't I order these guys to be retrained? Or maybe I didn't. Should be fine. Looks pretty good. I think that's enough for today. For the next one, we'll actually go on the offensive. As the king has a mighty war host now, we'll lay siege directly to Sparta and take the enemy's capital. Once that is done, the others will fall one by one, and we'll control all of what is today Greece. We'll have to make sure that we can shore up our defenses against the Brutii, because they'll surely continue to attack us. So it will be important to have a strong navy for that. But with all of that said, I'm gonna end it right here and say, as I always say, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.